Alright guys, welcome back to our daily drive. Today, let's see what we come across. We've got some bus lanes coming up as well. And then I was going to mention something about lanes, but I don't know if we're going to encounter any of those on the dual carriageway, because one of my viewers, shout out to Adam, he was inquiring about the lane. If your lane on the dual carriageway is blocked up with parked cars, can you straddle the lanes? Do you have to change lanes, etc.? So he gave a few options, which are good options actually, which he had. So yeah, I was going to go through that, but I'm taking a different route today, so I can't do that. I think tomorrow, hopefully, I will try and do a proper route or do some of the big roundabouts. But have a look at the bus lane. All right, we've got the markings, the signs, 7 to 10, 4 to 7. Time now is not even 2 o'clock, so I'm looking in my mirror. I can utilize it, and I go in it, and easy. Okay, I'm avoiding that as well. But if that van was turning right and I was not allowed to go into the bus lane because of the timings, you must stay in your lane. So I had a student once live literally around the corner there, and there's a bus lane in front of you right there, and he wanted to just quickly go home. A car was trying to turn into the petrol pump. He went around the car and into the bus lane and quickly just popped out, literally 2 seconds, and got a ticket before he got home, which was an absolute nightmare. So yeah, if there you go. Oh, that's nice, well done. If the bus lane's allowed to use, then yes, utilize it, and if you can't use it, then you must stay out of it at all times. So hot. I've just got the aircon on now and it's just still boiling. Wow. Let's see, let's put that one on. Construction. Oh, it's a nice car, isn't it? There you go. Alright, so coming up. So they've got the giveaway markings. I don't have to wait for them. That's how you can judge whether you wait or not as well, yeah? If you're coming to an area you're not sure about, you've got markings on the ground for them, and you don't have any markings, then it should be easy for you to continue with. And that's the only way you can really tell. So now we're going around here, a bit tight here. Alright, can't see around the bend, so never go too fast. And then now it clears up. Next hazard, zebra crossing. Guy walking towards it, look at that, straight on. So you got to watch all of that, okay? Little check behind you as well, and then calm and smooth, and then carry on. Really simple. The driving can be this easy. You just got to kind of just look far ahead a lot. And when you look far ahead, it's not just looking all the way up where the bus is, but also these people. So you're constantly scanning and looking around, and you can only do that at a comfortable pace. Something that you are fully in control with your car. So as long as you're in full control, then you'll be fine. It's not hard. But at the moment I'm going too quick, it's just going to be too stressful. I won't be able to identify everything I need to. Oh, that's a bit wide from them. Oh, wow, she came wide. All right, looking in, and off you go, easy. So again, hopefully, you know, with the daily drives, sometimes I'll have a good subject and topic, but otherwise what I want you to kind of take away from it as well is just to relax and take your time. I'm not going fast anyway, really. I'm trying to keep my distances from cars. I think one of my other viewers, who's also my student, shout out to was it something with Austin, I've forgotten it now, but she's a huge Jane Austen fan. But anyway, ardently Austin, there we go, I remembered it. But yeah, so you know, they were mentioning as well, you just, you know, you got to identify everything, take your time, keep your distances, and the rest is pretty simple, to be honest. So cyclists, never overtake when it's too tight, never overtake on the zigzags before. We've got junction coming up. I'll go right, even though I could go straight. Yeah, let's go right. So now we have a crossroad junction. This is Hendon Central, for those of you who are familiar to the area. There's the station, which looks quite nice. Oh, it's so hot. There we go. Papa John's closed down. There we go. But yeah, now we're gonna go right at the crossroad and come in slowly. There's markings on the ground. It's hard to see our arrow until we get here, to be honest. And now I'm just smoothly coming up, no problems. They're far away. Look into the junction as well, and then take your time. And good. And just before one of my other viewers, Nana, points out, yes, I forgot my watch again. Yeah. I keep forgetting to wear my watch now. She was saying my hands look really bare, which I hate. It's so true. But now we're on the dual carriageway. We should be in the left lane, so I'm going to return back. There were some roadworks before they finished. Now I'm continuing ahead. We're going to come to a roundabout, and we're going to go straight ahead if there's no traffic. Second exit. So hopefully you guys know. So if I'm in a lesson, I'll tell my student, right, we're going to go straight ahead, second exit at the roundabout. From now, straight away, you should know which lane you need. Okay? If you start thinking about it when you get to the roundabout, it's too late. So left lane. Now, what signal do you give for going straight? None. Okay, so that's a trick question I also give to my students. There's no signal for going straight initially, but then as you pass the first exit, you will notice the tire position of the truck is going to be a bit wide. I can still fit, and I will, but otherwise generally you might want to hold back, especially if you're going round with him. So I'm just going to let him go a little so you guys get a better view of the roundabout, so we get a chance to work it out together. So both lanes have to be clear, all the lanes basically. Anyone coming towards us, we cannot go, because they can change lanes. Look at the van, you can go into that exit over there. Look, prime example. Okay, and then off we go. It's clear, and I'm off, and I'm staying in my lane, nice and simple. And that's all it is. Okay, hopefully that van was a big important matter actually, to be honest, because what happens is students often think that the vehicle on the inner lane is not going to come towards them. So if you start coming out and the van starts coming across like that, you're going to get they call it T-boned, which is getting hit from the side. So yeah, so that's actually really good. I'm glad we caught that on video. Now we've got the giveaway markings there. They have to wait for us, but because it's slow traffic, you can let one in, and that's it. Don't give any gestures. I've just done that because of experience. But you can just smile, and that's it really. But very simple. Now we're going to go left. Notice they're braking. Keep your distance. Don't lose sight of what's important. The junction came second, you know, the car in front of me was first, you know, so you have to kind of prioritize your hazards. Okay, red car, then that car. Okay, so a little bit of a bend, go slowly, nice Mercedes, and then off you go. Okay, sometimes, a little silly thing now, but sometimes you get buses at bus stops, and then you'll see someone running from across the road. You're gonna have to put two and two together and work out that that person is running for the bus. They're gonna just cut the zebra crossing, for example. You know, all these little things that can happen on the road, which obviously is experience and you get used to it. But you know, the more you can identify like that, the easier it becomes. Okay, it does become super easy. We're gonna go left here, and good. Another fancy Mac. A lot of fancy Macs out today. Yeah. Now make sure when you're taking right turns, one of my students was cutting turns today, so line yourself up with the center line with your mirror and then turn in. Do not go diagonally in towards your turn. Okay, a lot of students do that. So if that's your turning here and you want to take it, you kind of line up like that and then turn in. Do not go like that towards your turning. Okay, otherwise you will have problems. Let's take this turn here. Can't see around the bend. Reflections on parked cars. Reflections there, you can see now. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Coming up to the end, both sides. Now it's clear there. No, it's not, or almost was. And we're going to wait for both sides, but that side's clear now, that side's clear, and smoothly out. And that's how you do it. A little bit of a hazard here, so I'm just going to wait here. Good, there we go, and job done. So not much today on that, but hopefully that roundabout was which was really important, where the car or the van came from the inner lane and left on the first exit, which you know, a lot of students think that, oh, you can go, but that was important. So I'm glad we caught that. So hopefully you learn from that, and don't cut your turns as well, so that's important. But yeah, hopefully if I get a chance later on, I will try and do the bigger roundabouts tomorrow if I get a chance, and then we'll go from there. But wish you guys all the best. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Stop.